How you treat others is a direct reflection of who you are, not who they are. It is easy to let the actions of others dictate our behavior, to mirror their disrespect with our own, or to repay their coldness with equal indifference. But in doing so, we compromise our own character. It might feel justified to return negativity with negativity, but the moment we do, we allow someone else's actions to change the kind of person we choose to be. And if we let that happen, we lose control over our own integrity. Quote, there will be times when people test your patience, when their words or actions make you want to respond in the same way they treated you. When someone is rude, it is tempting to be rude back. When someone is unfair, it feels natural to give them a taste of their own medicine. But taking that path does not make you stronger. It only pulls you down to their level. Strength is not in revenge or retaliation. True strength lies in the ability to hold on to your values despite the negativity around you. Your ability to rise above the situation shows who you truly are. Reacting negatively does not just affect how others see you. It affects how you see yourself. When you go against your own nature just to match someone else's behavior, you feel it inside. It does not sit right with you because it is not who you are. The discomfort you feel after acting out of character is a sign that you are meant for more than pettiness and negativity. It is a reminder that your values should not be shaken by temporary emotions. The truth is, people's behavior is a reflection of them, not you. Sue. The way someone treats you is a sign of their own inner world, their own struggles, their own character. If they are hurtful, it may be because they are hurting. If they are unfair, it may be because they have their own battles they do not know how to handle. But their behavior should never become your excuse to change who you are. Instead of allowing their negativity to influence you, choose to stay grounded in your principles. There is power in self-control. The ability to walk away from negativity without letting it consume you is a sign of emotional strength. It is not about being passive or letting people walk over you. It is about knowing that your energy is too valuable to waste on things that do not serve you. Not every situation deserves a reaction, and not every action deserves a response. The best answer is silence, and the best revenge is simply being unbothered. Every time you choose kindness over bitterness, respect over disrespect, and patience over anger, you are reinforcing the kind of person you want to be. You are showing yourself and the world that your character is not dictated by temporary emotions or by how others treat you. That consistency in who you are will bring you more peace, more respect, and ultimately, more success. When you hold on to your integrity, you protect your inner peace, and no amount of negativity from others can take that away. Choosing to respond with kindness when faced with negativity is often misunderstood. Many people see kindness as a weakness, as if it means letting people take advantage of you or allowing them to walk all over you. But in reality, choosing kindness in the face of hostility is one of the greatest signs of strength. It takes far more self-control to remain calm and composed than it does to react impulsively with anger or resentment. True power is not in how loudly you respond, but in how well you control your emotions when others try to provoke you. It is easy to match negativity with negativity. If someone disrespects you, the natural instinct is to respond with the same energy. If someone ignores you, it is tempting to ignore them back. But doing so does not make you stronger. It only proves that their behavior has control over your actions. Strength is in choosing to remain yourself, regardless of how others act. When you treat people with kindness, even when they do not deserve it, you show that your actions are based on your values, not on someone else's poor behavior. There is a difference between being kind and being weak. Being kind does not mean tolerating disrespect or allowing people to mistreat you. But what's it? It does not mean staying silent when you need to stand up for yourself. Rather, it means handling situations with grace and maturity instead of letting them pull you down. It means setting boundaries without cruelty, standing firm without aggression, and making it clear that your kindness is a choice, not an obligation. People may mistake your patience for weakness, but in time, they will realize that it takes far more strength to hold back than to lash out. Some people thrive on provoking reactions. They want to see you lose your temper, to see you respond in a way that justifies their own negativity. But when you refuse to give them that satisfaction, you take away their power. Responding with kindness does not mean you are naive. It means you are wise enough to understand that engaging in negativity only drains your energy. Instead of wasting time on people who do not deserve it, you can redirect that energy toward your growth, your success, and your happiness. Kindness is a reflection of inner confidence. When you are secure in yourself, you do not need to prove anything to anyone. You do not need to match disrespect with disrespect because you know that your value is not determined by how others treat you. People who are truly strong do not feel the need to put others down or seek revenge. They know that real success comes from focusing on their goals, not on petty conflicts. When you choose kindness, you show that you are in control, not just of the situation, but of yourself. At the end of the day, responding with kindness benefits you more than anyone else. It keeps you from carrying unnecessary negativity, from wasting your time on things that do not matter, and from lowering yourself to the level of those who seek to bring you down. It allows you to move forward without bitterness, knowing that you stayed true to yourself, and that, above all else, is the greatest strength you can ever have. Not everyone deserves your energy. This is a truth that becomes clearer as you grow and experience life. There will always be people who try to provoke you, waste your time, or drain your emotions. And if you engage with every single one of them, you will find yourself exhausted, frustrated, and distracted from what truly matters. Protecting your energy is not about being rude or indifferent. It is about understanding that not everyone is worth your time, and that your peace of mind is more valuable than proving a point. It is easy to get caught up in unnecessary conflicts. Someone insults you, and you feel the need to respond. Someone disrespects you, and you want to put them in their place. Someone spreads negativity, and you feel compelled to argue. But engaging in these situations only takes your focus away from the things that actually matter. Every second you spend dealing with someone who is trying to bring you down is a second you could have spent working on yourself, growing and achieving your goals. The more you react to negativity, the more you allow it to control your life. Some people will never change, no matter how much energy you put into trying to make them understand your point of view. There will always be individuals who refuse to see reason, who thrive on drama, and who get satisfaction from knowing they got under your skin. 10. The best way to win against such people is not to engage with them at all. Silence is more powerful than any argument. When you ignore someone's negativity, you take away their power over you. They no longer have control over your emotions, and that frustrates them more than any words ever could. Setting boundaries is one of the most important things you can do to protect your energy. Not everyone deserves your time, and not every situation deserves a reaction. Learning to walk away from unnecessary battles is not weakness, it is wisdom. It shows that you value your peace more than momentary satisfaction. It shows that you are focused on things that truly matter, rather than wasting energy on meaningless conflicts. There is strength in choosing your battles wisely. Some things are worth standing up for, but most are simply distractions designed to take you off course. The more you engage with negativity, the more it pulls you down. The more you choose to ignore it and focus on your growth, the higher you rise. Your energy is valuable. Do not waste it on people who do not deserve it. It is natural to want to treat people the way they treat you. When someone is kind, it feels right to be kind in return. When someone is rude, the instinct to respond with the same attitude is strong. But holding on to your character means resisting that urge, even when it is difficult. It means choosing to be the person you are, regardless of how others act. True strength is not in matching someone's negativity, but in refusing to let it change you. Life will present countless situations where people test your patience. Some will speak to you disrespectfully, assuming they have the right to do so. Some will treat you unfairly, making you feel as if they deserve the same in return. But every time you mirror their behavior, you allow them to dictate who you are. Your character should not be a reaction to the people around you. It should be a reflection of the values you hold, the person you strive to be, and the peace you want in your life. It is easy to lose yourself in anger, to let frustration guide your actions. But after the moment passes, you are left with the weight of having acted in a way that is not truly you. That is why self-control is so important. Walking away from situations that do not serve you is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of wisdom. It shows that you understand what truly matters and that you refuse to lower yourself to a level that does not align with your values. Choosing to rise above negativity does not mean tolerating mistreatment. It does not mean allowing people to walk over you. It means knowing when to address a situation with maturity and when to let it go because it does not deserve your attention. Not everyone deserves a reaction, and not every moment of disrespect requires you to fight back. Some battles are won simply by refusing to engage. Yes, people will show you who they are through their actions, but how you respond shows who you are. If you let bitterness take over, you let them win. But if you choose to remain true to yourself, to keep your peace, and to move forward without carrying negativity, you show real strength. And in the end, that is what truly matters. Staying true to yourself no matter what the world throws your way. There will be moments in life when you feel like giving people the same energy they give you. When someone is cold, it is tempting to be just as distant. When someone is rude, you may feel the urge to respond with the same sharpness. But deep down, you know that is not who you are. Your character is not built on how others treat you. It is built on your values, your integrity, and your ability to stay true to yourself even when tested. It takes incredible strength to resist the urge to match someone's negativity. The world often tells you that standing up for yourself means fighting back, proving a point, or making others feel what they made you feel. But real power is in self-control. It is in knowing that you do not have to stoop to someone's level to show your strength. Strength is in walking away from what does not serve you, in choosing your peace over unnecessary conflict, and in refusing to let temporary emotions dictate your long-term character. People will try to bring you down, sometimes intentionally, sometimes without realizing it. They may project their own pain onto you, mistreating you not because of who you are, but because of their own unresolved issues. If you allow their behavior to change you, you give them control over your emotions. You allow their negativity to dictate your actions. But when you hold on to your kindness, your patience, and your integrity, you show that you are in control, not them. This does not mean you should tolerate mistreatment. Holding on to your character does not mean being passive or allowing people to take advantage of you. It means knowing how to set boundaries without losing yourself in the process. You can be firm without being cruel. You can stand up for yourself without becoming bitter. You can protect your energy without letting someone else's negativity change who you are. At the end of the day, how others act is a reflection of them. But how you respond is a reflection of you. Do not let temporary emotions make permanent changes to your character. The strongest people are not those who fight every battle. They are the ones who know when to rise above, when to walk away, and when to remain true to themselves no matter what. And in the end, that is what defines real strength. There are moments when you feel like mirroring how others treat you. When someone is cold, distant, or rude, a part of you wants to respond in the same way. You may think that giving them a taste of their own behavior will make them realize how they are treating you. But the truth is, that rarely happens. More often than not, responding with the same negativity only drags you down to their level, making you act in ways that are out of character. It is easy to react in the moment. When someone disrespects you, it feels natural to snap back. When someone ignores you, it is tempting to ignore them right back. But what do you gain from that? Does it make you feel better? Or does it only leave you carrying the same negativity they try to put on you? Retaliation often brings temporary satisfaction, but long-term regret. Well, acting out of anger or frustration may seem justified in the moment. But when the situation passes, you are left wondering if it was really worth your energy. Holding on to your character, even when tested, is a sign of true self-control. It is proof that you are not easily swayed by the actions of others. You understand that your behavior should not be dictated by external circumstances, but by the values you live by. People who react impulsively to every slight or offense are easily manipulated because their emotions control them. But those who can take a step back, assess the situation, and choose a response that aligns with their principles are the ones who remain in control. Walking away from negativity is not weakness, it is wisdom. Some people thrive on conflict. They enjoy provoking reactions, stirring up drama, and pulling others into their toxic cycle. When you refuse to engage, you take away their power. You show them that their actions do not affect you, that you are above the games they try to play, and that is something they cannot stand. This does not mean you let people walk all over you. There is a difference between choosing peace and allowing disrespect. Setting boundaries is essential, but how you enforce them is what truly matters. You can't remove toxic people from your life without being cruel. Without being cruel. You can stand up for yourself without becoming bitter. You can protect your energy while remaining the person you are proud to be. In the end, the way people treat you is their choice, but the way you respond is yours. Do not let the actions of others change who you are. Stay true to yourself no matter what.